Hi guys, coming at you with a requested video from Tj91116, I believe. I forgot to write it down before I left the computer. But anyway, the video request was for rolling register rewards, or ECBs, which is extra care bucks. Also for price matching, as well as Walgreens limits. The first thing I'm going to touch on is rolling register rewards, which is almost the same as rolling ECBs. I'm going to just show you something that I did, the deals that I did, and this would have been back in January, but the reason I'm doing this is because this was a deal that was really easy to roll, because the register rewards matched up very well at that time, which they don't always do. So the first thing that I had bought, they had the Neosporin lip cares on sale for $2 for $8, and I had two $3 coupons, so a $3 coupon for each of these, which brought the price down to $2 out of pocket. And when you bought two of them, it gave you a $3 register reward. So the next thing that I purchased was Thermacare and Colgate. The Thermacare was on sale for $2.49, and it printed off a $2.50 register reward. I had a $1 printable coupon for these, so that brought the out-of-pocket cost to $1.50. And the Colgate was on sale for $2.99, and it printed off a $2 register reward. I had a $1.50 coupon, $1.50 off coupon for it, which made this $1.50 as well. So the $3 register reward that I got from the Neosporins, I used to purchase both of these items. When I purchased these items, I had to have a filler, what we call a filler. At Walgreens, you have to have the same number of coupons as you do items, and they count register rewards as an item. So I had a coupon for this, a coupon for this, and I used this as my item for my register reward. So then I took my $2 register reward that I got from the Colgate to buy more Neosporins, and then my $3 register reward from my Neosporins to use to buy more Colgate and Thermacare. So that's how you roll, and I did this deal a few times. The reason that I bought the Neosporins first is because they're the least expensive item. They were, or not the least expensive item, but the least expensive purchase. $2 out of pocket for the Neosporins, and $3 out of pocket for the Thermacare and the Colgate. But when I went back and bought more Neosporins with my register reward from my Colgate, I had to use a filler. So just be sure to count your coupons. It doesn't matter what the items are for. Just the coupons are for. Just make sure that you count your coupons and that you do not have more coupons than you do items. Now the main thing I was going to say, with ECBs and register rewards, they're pretty much the same. When you buy something with register rewards, you don't want to use the same register rewards to buy that same item. For instance, if I used, since these were free with the register reward, they were $2.50, let's just say I didn't have a coupon. If I would have went back and bought another Thermacare with the same register reward that I got from this one, it would not print out a new register reward. So if you just want to make sure that you don't use register rewards from the same manufacturer to buy another item, because it won't print out register rewards. Now at CVS, you can use the ECBs to buy any item, and the ECBs will print off. The next thing that she had asked about was price matching. As far as I know, the only stores that do price matching, at least in my area, are Target and Walmart. Walmart will price match pretty much any store, I believe. Target has a certain list of stores that they will price match with. I'm not exactly sure what that list is, but they will not price match with everyone. And what you'll need to do is just take an ad with you or something to verify that the price is that price and that it is for that time or that date that you are going to the store on, because they won't price match, say, something from last week that was on sale. And it has to be the exact same item. And they will not, as far as I know, price match is an item that is a certain price if you have a coupon from that store, or if you have to have a card, if it says this is the price with the card or something. I don't believe that they price match those. And then also they had asked about limits, as far as if Walgreens has limits like CVS does. Walgreens, they have limits on their coupons, but their coupons will say like a limit of 5 or whatever, but they, as far as I know, don't enforce them. I've never had it been enforced any time that I've gone to the store and tried to buy anything. CVS does has limits, but what their limits are is per household. So if you take your extra care card that you got from CVS and it says that you can only do this deal a certain amount of times, you can get the same price, but you won't get the ECBs to print off for that item. And I believe that's all the questions that they had. And if you have any more questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them the best that I can. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.